Okay, so I'm a little late, but not too late. And so I just have a couple of things with what Kelly Price said in regards to Black women. I think first and foremost, we need to acknowledge that she has a point, right? And my goal is not to bash Black women on the internet, but I think sometimes we just got to call a thing a thing. Black women, we can be so fucking nasty to one another, right? And I understand people are going to say, oh, well, people are nasty to people. Right. But specifically a conversation amongst Black people, right? Whether it's between Black men and Black women, Black men and Black men, Black women and Black women, we got to acknowledge that she didn't lie. Personally, being honest, even though I do get some wide back, bald, unloved men in my comments, most of the people that want to go back and forth with me are other Black women in my comments. I've had to block so many of them just this week. I think that what she said specifically about Black women is worthy of a conversation. Now, me personally, I don't want to have that conversation with or around men. I'm just not interested. That is something I would have a conversation with my homegirls, with women who are mature and are open to having the dialogue. But I wouldn't want to involve men in that conversation. On the flip side, it's kind of like, do you have a reputation for being nice? Like, let's just be honest, right? And I'm not well versed with Kelly Price, but from conversations I've had with other people, like, she doesn't really have a reputation for being the nicest or the most friendly, but I get it nonetheless. The thing I hate about this the most is the fact that men can use this as a tool to put Black women against each other. And that's the part that I don't like. I would prefer that this be an eye-opener, right, for Black women to have the conversation and really unpack the root of why we treat each other the way that we do. I hope that instead of this being a war and inciting all of this emotional, just, I don't even know how to explain it, all these emotions and wanting to cause a war, as opposed to that, I think what she said is a good way for us to start having the conversation in a mature way. Because, guys, we're at big ages. We're not going to act like there wasn't validity to it. But I also don't like that this type of content is what incites and fuels the gender war, right? It just makes it 1,000 times worse for this to be a public conversation. I see both sides to it, but feel free to share your thoughts. And I don't want to fight, okay? I don't want to argue. And don't disrespect me in my comments, because I haven't disrespected any group in this video. I just wanted to give my personal thoughts. And my conclusion to it all is, I think it's worth a conversation.